Coming up on this episode of the MD and Chef Team Show. Coming up on this episode of the MD and Chef Team Show. No, not even a baby likes a diaper change.
They like it when it's done.
Yeah, they like it when they're nice and warm and dry, but they're wet and in pain and stinking and oozing out all over the place. And you're like, let me clean that up. And they're like, no. Welcome to the show from the MD and Chef Team. I'm Dr. Isabel, medical doctor here at the MD and Chef Team. And who are you?
And I'm Chef Michael, culinary nutrition expert. I'm the chef part of the team.
And what are we going to talk about, babe? Now, I can say that because he's my husband.
Yes. Well, then we'll be talking about marriage, relationships, parenting, intimacy. We'll talk about mindsets of success, overcoming depression, anxiety. I'll be getting into functional nutrition, recipes and tips from the kitchen. And we're going to both get into how to live a long, healthy, vibrant life.
Yes, I love it. Our mission is to help you prevent and reverse disease and give you hope in the process. Oh yeah, we like to have fun too. So let's get on with the show.
Hello and welcome to the MD and Chef Team podcast. It's Chef Michael here, culinary nutrition expert, a doctor on a mission. And I am joined today, as always, by my beautiful wife, Dr. Isabel, MD, your doctor on a mission. Hello, my dear.
Hello, babe. Long time no see. About 5 seconds. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are so glad we get to spend this time with you.
Yes. We're looking to serve you here well in season 5, 2024 on the MD and Chef Team podcast. Today, I wanted to follow up on last podcast in season 5, the first one, where we talked about setting ourselves up for the year. Now, one of the things you're going to understand, and if you haven't listened to that one, please go on back and check that one out. But following up with that today, one of the things we're going to find out is we'll probably need to change some habits. Some of those daily habits, some of those mundane daily habits that, okay, we've got some things we want to achieve, and understanding what we probably would have achieved it if we knew what to do. So now we're looking to make some changes. Well, I probably hit a nerve there for pretty much every human being when I say, make changes. Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't like that.
No, not even a baby likes a diaper change.
They like it when it's done.
Yeah, they like it when they're nice and warm and dry, but they're wet and in pain and stinking and oozing out all over the place. And you're like, let me clean that up. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
So today, even a baby doesn't like it.
No, they do not. But they love it when they're changed.
So you will too.
Not your nappy, but
whatever bad habit you have.
Yeah.
Let's change it up.
Yeah.
Get you into something that's good for you.
Or even, we encourage those good habits to really step into those. So today, let's talk about how to change habits, that you can do that successfully, because that can be a rough time of life when we're looking to make a bunch of changes.
Yeah.
One of the things we need to do when we are starting to make those changes is, and I like to let people know this because what I find, my feedback that I get from people that we're working with, when they start to make those changes, they struggle at the very beginning because they're just like, oh, this is so new. This is different. I always did it this way. And now I got to do it this way. And it just throws me off.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well,
I know. We love them through it, but it's like, come on, let's go.
But that's not the way we.
Yeah. No, but
it's so human to do that. And the thing that I want everybody to understand is if you are changing habits and you're finding it difficult, just give yourself a break. Be gentle with yourself. What I talk to people about, hey, it's the same for us, all human beings. We struggle with change. At the beginning, it's going to be difficult. Just be gentle with yourself. You might need to make these changes slower. You might be that maybe there's 4 or 5 things that need to change in your life to get you to where you want to go this year. and you might only implement one at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually kind of stepping back and knowing the changes you want to make. But a lot of times we can't just do them all. Do we want to? Yep, we want to get there fast. We want to make it happen quick. But a lot of times we can't do it all.
No, we can't. And Dr. Caroline Leaf wrote in her book, from the research that she's done, the name of the book is Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess. And the research shows that it takes 63 days to create a new habit. 63 days, not 21. So 63 days. Yeah. So give yourself a break.
Yeah.
And another equation that I really like from that book is thoughts equal habits. Powerful thoughts lead to powerful habits.
Very good.
So make sure your thoughts are powerful and helpful so that you create new powerful habits that you're going to be able to do over and over and over again to help you, not hurt you or sabotage you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just key. And give yourself a break. It's 63 days. That's just the bottom. That's the research.
Yeah. And so if you're in the process of making some changes of habits in your life this year, you'll just need to take a look and say, what can I handle? What's my bandwidth, as the saying would go? What's my bandwidth on these changes?
Right.
Because if you exceed your bandwidth on trying to make too much change, you're going to stop. You're going to quit. This is just too hard. I give up.
Right. And if you do quit and give up, that's okay. But the next day is a brand new day and you can get up and restart.
Yeah. And then just say, okay, wait, what's the bandwidth I have for these changes? You know, because, whatever you got going on in your life, you might say, well, I can only just change this one thing right now until I get this cemented as a great habit. As you said, 63 days, or Caroline Leaf said that in her book. And so it might just be 63 days to change one habit.
Yeah.
Great. Now I've got that. It's in there. I've got that as a habit. Now I'm going to implement another one. So your process could be very much different from somebody else's who's maybe trying to do the same thing. But the best thing you can do is be gentle with yourself and understand, just make the amount of changes that you can for your bandwidth of life. Otherwise, if you exceed that, it's a setup for failure.
And I have a story.
There you go.
My cigarette smoking story. It took me 41 times to quit smoking. Oof. 41 times. But the key is I didn't give up giving up until I gave up. And now I have given up smoking for the last 23 years. Had I quit trying on my 40th time, I'd still be puffing a cigarette and kissing you with cigarette breath. No, you wouldn't be kissing me.
No.
But I'd be all old and wrinkled.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And who would listen to me with the cigarette in my hand, right?
No.
Yeah, so
I doubt it.
Be gentle with yourself. So obviously, I did the 63 days and extended it to 23 years, and I'm still not smoking.
Yeah.
And I have no desire to ever smoke again.
Yeah.
However, sometimes when we go into a place where people are smoking, I do like a little whiff just because. Because it reminds me of the old days. Yeah. But I don't smoke.
And no thank you. Yeah.
How would you like to feel a sense of clarity, focus, and mental sharpness that enables you to tackle any challenge with ease? Can you envision experiencing better memory and recall, allowing you to easily remember important details, names, and events? What could you accomplish if your mental energy is always up and allowing you to stay alert and productive throughout the day without feeling that mental fatigue or fogginess? How great would it feel when you experience better quality of sleep, allowing your brain to rest and recharge, leading to increased productivity and creativity? Imagine feeling a sense of calmness and control, allowing you to manage stress and anxiety with ease, giving you the confidence to handle any situation. Be honest with yourself. When was the last time you experienced an overall sense of well-being and satisfaction? You see, your brain health positively impacts all areas of your life, from work to relationships and personal growth. Just visualize how amazing it will feel to have optimal brain health and unlock your full potential. If you want to learn more, and I know you do, then check out the link in the show notes below for the Healthy Brain Club. And we look forward to seeing you there. And now, back to the rest of the show.
Now, then the next thing I think we need to do is when we're looking at making habit changes is we have to set boundaries. What I'm talking about there is because you're making changes, there'll be family, friends, acquaintances, others around you as you're making these changes. They could negatively be saying, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that? Oh, what's up with that? Oh, kind of poo-pooing all over what you're trying to do. And you have to personally set up those boundaries to say, no, I have a purpose of what I'm doing. This is because those habit changes, I'm saying, hopefully you're doing this positively for your life. And so these habit changes, you're going to run into those who just say, what are you doing? Oh, I liked it the way you were, oh, I liked it when you were a smoker or
a drinker.
I liked it when you drank a lot and we just partied and you decided I'm going to tone that down and kind of move away from that somewhat. Or it could be in many different things. Even in health, you might say, I'm going to go gluten-free, dairy-free this year. I'm moving into that habit. And those you're around are start to say, oh, come on. Oh, who cares? What's the big deal? Oh, nah, you're one of those, all that kind of stuff.
Or you go out to a restaurant with those people and they go and you ask for a gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free menu.
Yeah.
Or at least you try and find
something on the menu. You find it and you eat it and you get some negativity from others or even giggles and laughs. And you're like, hey,
who cares?
I'm doing it for health. I don't want to live a long, healthy, vibrant life. So,
so press on.
So set boundaries. You're going to have to set boundaries as you make changes because people get used to how you are. And when you change, there'll be hopefully you have many that surround you that encourage you and say, hey, good on you. Well done. Hey, that's a great change. But there will be others who won't be so positive and encouraging. Yeah. That's just the way it is with life. So set your boundaries as you make those changes.
Mm-hmm. And know who's for you and who's against you.
Yeah. Yeah. And as you make those changes, then prepare for success. Get yourself set up for success. Get yourself in the mindset of, yes, I'm creating these changes for a reason and have those reasons nailed down for what you're looking to do. Just prepare your mindset to succeed. Start thinking about, yes, I'm doing this because of this. Yes, this is good for me. Yes, this is going to be great. I'm heading there. And it's really about just changing your mindset for these are great habits. They're wonderful for this area of my life. And I'm setting myself up to succeed. And I'm thinking that way. And so prepare yourself for success and you will.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I do in the morning is I say my affirmations as if it's already occurred.
Yeah.
And I go, I am ... I am ... It's the I am, because your brain will believe whatever you tell it. And if you tell it, I'm trying to do ... well, then it's not as powerful as I am. Like if it's I am, your brain's like, oh, whoa, well, we better giddy up.
Yeah, giddy up.
And get you in that position because the way you're looking right now isn't the way it is. So I am.
Yes.
Okay? That's my prescription to you. I am ...
Yes.
You get to fill in the blank.
So to recap for today, this is a follow-up from season 5, episode 1 here in episode 2, because we were then setting ourselves up in the first episode. Now we just want to talk about that habit changes, because to achieve those goals and dreams we want this year, we're going to have to change some habits. It's just the way it is to move forward positively. So number 1 is understand, be kind to yourself. Understand that it takes time to change one habit. just understand what is your bandwidth for how many changes you can make at any one time. If you can handle 5 changes, fantastic, do it. If you can handle 1, fantastic, do it. But just do what you can do and be gentle with yourself on those changes. And then set your boundaries. Set your boundaries around those with you. Hopefully everybody's for you and they want you to win. And if not, you're setting your boundaries up for those who aren't with you on the change.
Then get rid of them.
Or just,
stay far, far away from them.
To the side.
Yeah. Step aside, Clyde. I'm coming through.
And then set up your mind for success. Prepare for success. See yourself there. Start visualizing and talking about it as you are going to succeed in what you're looking to make happen in 2024. We'll leave that with you today. Thank you for joining us on the MD and Chef Team podcast. Great to have you here. And I'll leave my beautiful wife, Isabel, to sign off.
Remember, you were born to be a blessing, okay? You really, really were. I hope you know that. And you, yes, you, I'm talking to you, are an unrepeatable miracle. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Hello, Chef Michael here. If you enjoyed today's episode, we would love it if you subscribed to the podcast and left us a review. Hello, Chef Michael here. If you enjoyed today's episode, we would love it if you subscribed to the podcast and left us a review.